Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Meosha Bean. I am here doing a reaction video to Dave Chappelle's I Googled the definition of a feminist. I absolutely love Dave Chappelle. I think he's brilliant. I think he's funny. Uh, let's check it out.
I Googled the dictionary definition of a feminist just to make sure I was talking about the right thing. And do you know, sir, what the dictionary definition of a feminist is? I didn't either. Listen to this. Webster's defines a feminist as a human being, not a woman, a human being that believes in equal rights for women. I was shocked that that's what that meant. Because by that definition, I would consider myself a feminist. And I didn't even know that at the time.
Hey, he's a feminist.
All these years, I thought it meant frumpy dyke. Well, that's who's always talking to be some chick in overalls. Men are trying to rape us. Not you, please. I know. Look, listen. I support the feminist movement. I do, in my own ways. When you guys did the Women's March, I tried to go and support you. And none of my friends would go with me. I asked all the fellas, none of them wanted to go. I tried everything. Come on, y'all, it's gonna be there. I was like, nope. So what I did is I called my friend Ange. Ange is a black woman who's a comedy writer, and she's dope. Matter of fact, she's the only woman that I know personally that pays her ex-husband alimony. And she sounds just like a man when she does it. All that, she says, oh. So I hit Ange up, and I hit her on the text. And all I did, I texted her, I said, Ange, are you going to the Women's March? And she texted me back, and this is real text. She said, I hope those white get tear gassed. There's a problem in that feminist movement, isn't there? From its inception in America, there's always been a racial component. When Susan B. Anthony was having that meeting and Sojourner Truth's black...
First of all, I love the setup. And I love that it's very digestible. He's making a lot of sense, and he's speaking, historically speaking, but making it really funny. But this is real.
Read your history books. All them white women asked Sojourner Truth not to speak. They didn't want to conflate the issues of women's rights and slavery. But you know how black bitches are. Sojourner Truth went up there anyway.
That's funny.
She did a famous speech. She said, ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Mm-hmm. That's right. And listen. I supported the Me Too movement, but the whole time, I thought that the way they handled that was stupid. It was white. It was like, they would do shit like going to the Golden Globes, and all of them would be like, let's all go to the Golden Globes and wear black dresses. Give these men a piece of our mind. That is not gonna work.
That's true.
You think Martin Luther King's gonna be like, I want everybody to keep riding the bus, but wear matching outfits? You gotta get off the bus and walk.
Very true. Very true.
It's real talk.
You know, I sorry to stop it, guys. I'm so sorry, but everything he's saying is so true. It's like, yeah, you got to get off the bus and walk. And I felt this way about the Me Too movement too, with the Golden Globes, which, you know, I loved the whole speech, which was great. But at the end of the day, people get up and they go back to these men counterparts to work. Some of their agents are men that are not, because, you know, Harvey Weinstein was not the only guy. Bill Cosby's not the only man. There's so many other people who are still actively working in the industry. I mean, I know for sure because I'm a filmmaker, I work in the industry. I've had, you know, situations, and I am such an advocate for women. So I work with a lot of ladies on set. I work with men, don't get me wrong. I don't hate men. I just try to make it where I can employ women, not only women of color, but just I want more women to be a part of the conversation and a part of the greatness because we can do it. I signed on to do 7 Magpies. It's 7 women writers, African American women writers and African American women directors, who have of name and some of up and coming. I love that. I love that narrative. You know, I love the change that we're trying to set. Why not? You know what I mean? And it's not saying we hate men. It's just if we want to see the change, we have to be it, right? All right, I digress. Let's get back to it.
Real talk, that was a silly movement. I want everybody to wear a crocheted hat so they know we're serious. What's y'all doing? And then I said something about it in one of my specials, and all these women actresses came after me. I said, man, y'all too, you canceled. Off to none of your pictures again.
He's such a good...
They were like, who is he to tell us anything? I'll tell you exactly who I am. I'm the one that got off the bus and left $50 million on the bus and walked. I agreed with these women. I just didn't agree with what they were doing about.
I agree.
Right. No, it was annoying as because if these women were serious, you know what they would have done?
They would have
fired their agents.
Absolutely, their male agents.
And they would have went to the mailroom of one of these big agencies and found a woman that was busting her up in there and said, if you want to talk to us, then you have to talk to her.
Yep, I agree.
And if they did that, and she would be big, and they would be big, and nobody would get fed to Harvey Weinstein.
True.
But did they do that? No. Was that their idea? No. Surprisingly, it was mine. What I think the feminist movement needs to be very successful is a male leader.
Hilarious.
I'll do it. I will. I will lead you women to the promised land. I will make sure you get equal pay for equal work. I will make sure that nobody harasses you or you on the job. I will protect all of your interests. And all that I ask for in return is that you... And now we're right back to square one, aren't we?
Yeah, that's how it happens. Back to square one. Yep. That's funny. That is hilarious. That's funny.
And now we get to the core of the crisis. What is a woman? What is that in this day and time? Is there even such thing as a woman or a man or anything? Seems to be a question nowadays. Now listen, women get mad at me. Gay people get mad at me. Lesbians get mad at me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is true. These transgenders, these dead. I've gone too far. I've said too much. And I gotta tell you, I'm very worried about it. I'm not even joking. Every time I come out on stage, I be scared. I be looking around the crowd, searching for knuckles and Adam's apples to see where the threats might be coming from. A nigga came up to me on the street the other day. He said, "Careful, Dave, they after you." I said, "What?"
I actually have a show called the Cancel Culture series, and it's me talking to particularly Black African American men who are in the Hollywood and also who are in like certain businesses and sectors of the corporate world or what, and basically how they see themselves and do they see the change happening in these sectors. And some of the conversations are very interesting, but it's on my YouTube channel, so check it out. I think it's a great conversation. But we do live in a world that is so sensitive. I don't know why we're so surprised about Dave Chappelle. When he first came out, we already knew what kind of comedian he was. Like, he was somebody that just goes there, you know, a lot of comedians are. And I feel like if you can't laugh at yourself, whether, doesn't matter what group you're in or what you identify as, then there's something wrong with you. Like, if I don't want to listen to something that I don't agree with, I'm not going to watch it. It's that simple. But I just feel like people feel like, oh, you should stop your career because you're doing this to me. No, just don't freaking watch it. That's it. You can monitor what you watch. You can do that. That's the world we live in. That's the freedom of our world. Like, I can't stand when people try to like impose their views and what they feel like on others. Like, you should do this. You should stop working because it offends me. What? There's a lot of things that offends me. There's racism in the world. You can do nothing about it. Whatever. Just move on. Okay. Let's get back.
One they or many theys? Before I even say anything about that community, you must know, and I hope you all feel the same way, I am not indifferent
I understand
to
that.
the suffering of someone else.
I agree. I understand.
There's laws, the mean laws in our country. North Carolina passed a law once that said a person in North Carolina must use the restroom that corresponds with the gender they were assigned on their birth certificate. No. No, that's not a good law. That's a mean law. No American should have to present a birth certificate to take at Walmart in Greensboro, North Carolina, where the baby shot and killed a motherfucker.
Very good point.
You have to ask yourself, if you're thinking about it, who are these laws designed to protect?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, let's say they designed this law to protect me, my interests, transphobic comedian Dave Chappelle. And let's say that I'm in Walmart doing a little shopping with my family. Now, I should tell you, if that ever happens in real life, you should know that my dreams didn't work out. But let's say something goes horribly wrong, and there I am in Walmart with the poor whites rummaging around for mediocre goods and services.
Dave is crazy.
And then I gotta go to the restroom. So I excuse myself from my family. I go to the men's room. Now I'm standing at the urinal taking a leak. And this is what this law is gonna do. And suddenly, a woman walks into the men's room. I'm gonna be like, that's strange. And then she stands shoulder to shoulder with me at the urinal. I'm gonna be like, what's going on with you? And then she hikes her skirt up and pulls a real live me. And what do you think I'm gonna say? Thank God she's in here with me. At least now I know my family's safe. No, I'm not gonna feel that way at all. I'm gonna feel very uncomfortable. I would feel better if it was a man with backed up to the urinal next to me. I wouldn't even think about that. I'd just be like, that's funny. This guy is peeing out of his butt for some reason. Oh my God, he must be a veteran. Thank you for your service.
That's pretty good. Listen, Dave is hilarious. People really seriously feel like he should be like canceled. Like, come on. If you're that sensitive, just don't watch it. That's just all to it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's really funny. It's brilliantly good. They done some really important historical facts in there as well. Laugh at our pain, you know, and learn from it. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time right here on this channel. Hit the notification bell for all new videos, reactions, and interviews I do. Peace.